Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. My name is Miss Reynolds. Thank you for joining me back. This is our second lesson on emotions. And like you can see here in front of you, we're going to talk about the emotion worrying today, feeling worried. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Today, we're going to learn what it means to feel worried, what to say to yourself when you feel worried, things that are in your control, things that you can control, and things that are out of control, and coping skills or strategies to help you for when you feel worried. So let's review. Let's go back to our first lesson. What is an emotion? What is an emotion? Do you remember from last week? An emotion is the name for a feeling or a mood. So you can see the different emotions that these boys and girls are feeling down here. Maybe silly, frustrated, happy, maybe a little worried right here, and excited. Those are different emotions that these boys and girls are feeling. And this was the same slide I took from our last lesson. There are tons of different kinds of emotions. There are good emotions and there are bad emotions. And as human beings, we experience all different kinds of emotions. Even your parents feel different emotions sometimes. And so here are some examples of boys and girls and different emotions that they may have. And today, one emotion that you might have sometimes is worried. I know this is an emotion I really struggle with because I am a worrier and I tend to worry a lot. So this lesson has been good for me too. Feeling worried means to be troubled about real or possible problems. So sometimes we worry about things that are real and that could possibly happen to us. And then sometimes our mind just goes wild worrying about things that'll probably never happen to us. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Here's some things maybe you worry about. Maybe you worry about getting sick, having too much homework. Maybe the virtual homework is hard sometimes. I know it can be hard. Taking tests. What will people think of me? Someone I love getting sick or dying. That's what I worry about. That's one of my worries too. I feel especially worried right now. People are talking a lot about getting sick with the coronavirus and how people are dying. I'm worried I might get sick. I'm worried that someone I love might get sick or even die. And those are big, scary worries. And those are real worries that we're dealing with too as adults. And I have a baby in my belly and I worry about that too. So don't feel like you're the only one because I have some of the same worries that you do. Sometimes when my worries get really big, it's hard for me to focus and get things done. Have you ever felt like that before? I know sometimes at night I'll be laying there, and if I'm really worried about something, it's hard for me to sleep or to get other things done. My worries sometimes make me feel other emotions too. So you could be worried and have that emotion, and then it can turn into another emotion. I know sometimes when I worry a lot, I might get grumpy. I might get grumpy or sad or scared about things if I'm really worried about something, or I might get confused. I can think some things to myself that help me when I'm worried, okay? And so when you're feeling really worried or scared or you're feeling grumpy because you're so worried about something, there are things you can do to make you feel better. And that's what this lesson is all about today. And one thing that they're saying to do is to think about all of the people that love you, no matter what. I know each one of you has some amazing families that can really help you when you are struggling, when you're worrying with something. You can think, even if I'm not perfect, I can learn and do better next time. Everyone makes mistakes, and part of growing as a person is learning from those mistakes and doing better next time, because everyone makes mistakes. Some worries are in my control or in this white space right here. Some worries you can control, and some are in this blue area. They're out of your control. You can't control those things. And I have to remind myself of that too. Here are some things that you can be in your control. how much you study for a test, getting your homework done, waking up on time. What you say and do is all a part of your control because no one can say things for you. You are in charge of what you say and do. Taking care of yourself and how I act when things are hard. Those are things that you can control. Now let's talk about the bigger bubble, things that you maybe can't control. What other people say or do, where you live, what other people think of me, the weather you can't control, people you love getting sick, the date or the time, who is in your family, or the rules that your parents make. Those are things that are beyond our control. Those are things we can't control. So what we're going to talk about now are some strategies that we can use for times when we get really, really worried. And here are some examples of things you can do. And then we're going to get to practice in a minute, okay? You can take a walk, take a calm break, like go somewhere quiet for a few minutes by yourself, read a book, squeeze a fidget toy, do some yoga. You can exercise, take deep breaths. I know sometimes I have to do that to help me calm down when I feel really worried. Listen to music, count to 10, or get a drink of water. Now we're going to practice a few of these together. So you can set a timer for 2 minutes. You can pause the lesson if you want to, pause this video, and then you can, for the whole time, walk around your house. Now, not screaming walking around your house, but just walk around your house. Maybe get out some of that worried energy. Okay? So if you want to try that one, you can pause it and then come back to me. Here's another strategy. Maybe you want to try this one to help you calm down. Set a timer for 2 minutes and find a comfortable spot to sit down. Sit quietly the whole time and just relax. Does that make you feel better? Just taking some time to relax for a minute. I know that makes me feel better. And everybody's strategies are different for what helps them calm down when they're worried. Here's another one. Find a fidget or a stuffed toy or a pillow and squeeze it 5 times. That might help you. Just get out some of that worried, anxious energy. Do 10 jumping jacks. I'm not going to do that for you right now, but you can do 10 jumping jacks to help you calm down. You can count up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can count backwards. Count down 10, 9, 8, just like this timer is doing. This one really helps me when I feel worried. And we're going to follow the picture, so watch it. Breathe in. Now breathe out. That feels really good and helps me calm down. So you can take 5 deep breaths when you're feeling worried about things that are in your control or things that are, like we talked about, out of your control. So I want you to look right here. You're going to click and drag these X's onto which one of these is your favorite calming skills. Maybe you like to do yoga. Maybe you like to read a book. Or like me, maybe it helps you to calm down when you take some deep breaths. Okay, so you're going to pick which one of these is your favorite or your 3 favorites, because maybe sometimes we need more than one strategy to help us when we're feeling worried. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to drag the X into the box that has the right answer. Okay, so here's the question. What does it mean to feel worried? What does it mean to feel worried? Is that feeling happy and excited? Not wanting to do something, not being interested, or not having anything to do, or feeling troubled about real or possible problems. Think about what it means to be worried, and you're going to drag the X into the correct box for what it means to be worried. Okay? Then you have one more question. Which of these is not a good skill to use when you feel worried? Get a drink of water. That was a good skill. Remember, that was one of our coping strategies. What about exercise? Yell at your family or take deep breaths. you're going to put an X on which of these is not a good skill to use when you feel worried. And I think you probably have a pretty good idea of which one was not a good skill to use when you feel worried. And last time, a lot of my friends forgot some of these last slides, so please don't forget these, because this question is important. It says, who are the people that help you when you feel worried? I want you to type in this box. You can double click in there, write down maybe it's your mom, okay? Maybe it's your dad, maybe it's your grandma, okay? Your grandpa, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, whoever it is that helps you when you feel worried. You can write their names in there and let your teacher know. And the next slide is, how do you feel today? Remember, we did this last time. I want to know how you feel today. And you're going to click and drag the circles onto the emotions today. Maybe you do feel a little bit worried today. Or maybe you feel scared. Or maybe you feel proud today. So let your teachers know how you are feeling today, because it's very important. And we want to make sure that you're feeling okay. And then the last slide is, you're going to rate yourself how you're feeling today. A 1 means terrible, having the worst day ever. A 5 is, I'm feeling okay, but I could be better. 7 or 8, I'm feeling good. I'm having a good day. And 10 is great. It's my birthday today. I'm feeling awesome. So let me know where you rank when how you're feeling today. And then down here, it says, is anything different or better since I last saw you? So click below and you're going to tell me, I feel happy because, I feel worried because, I am sad because, and let your teachers know, because we really want to make sure that you're doing okay with all of our virtual learning. So thank you guys for joining me for this worried lesson today. I hope these strategies help you at times when you get worried. So don't forget next time to try some of these things when you are feeling worried to help you calm down. We love you guys. Bye.